GTD.
Yep.
Diesel being the main thing that I'm going to want to talk about.
Correct.
You've got the GTI, direct comparison.
No. No, not at all.
Sorry, have I missed something?
Yes, you have. These cars, the GTD and the GTI, they're no comparison at all. They look alike, you know, they're pretty much identical.
Yeah.
Other than to the trained eye, there's a couple of differences, but, you know, one's a petrol, one's a diesel. These cars... Why have we stopped?
That's annoying.
These cars... Oh, it's because of these cars just aren't comparable. A true driving enthusiast is not going to look at the GTD. He's going to be GTI. I want that performance, you know. I want the iconicness of the GTI. A performance car with the looks, whereas a GTD driver or someone who's looking for that is probably more living in the real world. You know, they want the performance, they want the looks, but they don't want to spend every minute at a petrol pump. It's just not something they're after. So
not a direct comparison.
Afraid not.
You just ruined my line of questioning, haven't you?
No. No, they're not.
Okay, fine. They're not a direct comparison. They just look very similar and are basically the same car. But I get what you're saying.
On the outside.
On the outside. So it's like comparing like Mo Farah to Usain Bolt. I guess.
Yes, I think it might be.
You're not going to say who's the better athlete. Well, it depends, doesn't it, on what you want. I guess what you're saying.
Exactly.
So what's the direct comparison to this?
Oh, wow. A-Class, the 220 diesel.
Nice.
The Focus ST diesel.
Again, nice.
Yeah, especially for you, because you're a Focus man.
I love a Focus, yeah.
But, yeah, those two. But not the GTI or the ST petrols. They're just completely different.
So moving on to what we really want to know. What we really want to know is how it drives and what the performance is like. Now you've driven it more than me.
Yep.
Take it away.
It's a good car. It is a good car. It's obviously got a couple of modes: normal, sport, and eco. But it's also got individual, so you can change the settings that you want. In eco, obviously, keeps the revs low, and it is
boring.
It's an economical car. It is. I mean, we've been driving now not that far, and we're over 40 miles per gallon, so doing quite well. But drop it into sport, which is just a couple of buttons here.
Touch screen.
Yes, touch screen.
Touch screen.
It gets. I mean, you can probably hear that. Yeah. It gets louder. It is quicker. Yeah. It's a nippy, punchy little car. But a lot of that comes from. It's got quite a lot of torque. I think it's about 180, 181 brake horsepower.
Yeah,
which is 280 pounds of torque. So it's going to be a punchy car, but only in the low rev range, as you find with diesels.
What about the diesel element? I know we spoke about the positives of it. What about when you start up the car?
Right. Diesels, as we know, do sound like standing behind the back of a bus.
Yes. Yes.
However, this is one of the quietest diesels. And I'm not just saying that because we're in it right now. It genuinely is. Like, I drive a 520, like BMW, and it sounds louder than this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they've done, but it's good because no one really wants to, sound like they're driving a bus. £20? Yeah.
20 quid?
Yeah. Cheap that, isn't it?
What?
20 quid road tax.
I'm getting a GTD.
I know, right?
I fucking hate paying road tax.
Its CO2 emissions are really low, so, it's all in line with that. 20 notes.
I mean, I sold it to me. You should have said that first. But what about the looks? Well, we'll start with the inside.
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I really like it. It's got, obviously, probably the first thing you notice is the seats. This has got the cloth interior, and it's got
the tartan.
Yeah, it's got a grey tartan. So that's a nod to the GTI as well, because obviously they've got, you know, the red striping.
Right. Yeah.
It's got everything you need. It's just a nice place to be. It's got the touch screen, the infotainment. I mean, you like that?
I do. You know what? The only reason I like this because I've just realised how when we've been driving newer cars and stuff, I thought it was a given, but it's not. You get some really poor infotainment systems, like in the Focus ST that we drove the other week.
Yeah, the one we drove. Yeah,
the one that we drove. I mean, wasn't the newest version. I don't think, but still, that had a little bit of catching up to do. Whereas this is quite smart. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Bluetooth, as I said, the different sport modes.
Yeah. No, it's quite a nice place to be. I'm quite pleasantly surprised at the inside of this. Let's go on the perfect place to actually talk about how it handles as we're going around these lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
what's it like?
2-litre diesel, so it's not going to be. It's not going to be a Caterham. But yeah, front wheel drive, you can chuck it into the corners, pulls away lovely. Yeah, it's a very punchy, nippy little car.
No torque steer?
No.
Doesn't seem to be, is there?